They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Play.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
That's ready. Hey, go Fury.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Black shot. Double 38. Red striker. Blue striker.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Rolling to his left. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Ready?
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here we go, here we go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. First target, first catch at a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
pulls it in at the 13.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ready. Steal. Check steal. 52 blaster.
Lance now on first down.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Ultra.
Second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Now Lance again.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
On first and 10, here's Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down, Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 30 yards.
And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
At the 22-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bengals 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
I'm wondering.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From midfield now, Burrow.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's got Hurst as tight end. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I'm wondering.
And Burrow going to throw again.
And again, that's Hurst. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Gun. 11 mighty.
Mixon will try the right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
60 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
On one, ready?
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Now that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now a play fake. Lance. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Lance.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
Here we go.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Here we go.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Tackle by Emmanuel Mosley. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
This is Mixon on the draw.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
11.
Now Burrow. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Throwing, Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40, 20. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these